no.
Because that's not true.
It's not true?
That's outrageous.
It's a good thing. But there's plenty of black student unions for that, because that's probably all y'all got.
Well, HBCUs don't like giving up a lot of money.
I wouldn't be black at a PWI, actually.
If you wanted that black safe space that you say you're trying to create, you should have went to a HBCU.
Gatekeep it from the white folk.
Alright, y'all boys, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Max here with another video. And in today's video, I got a public interview for y'all. I'm in my voice memos era, so I'm gonna be going around asking people how they feel about black students starting HBCU-like dance teams at PWIs. Y'all already know in the shade room, it's been a little controversial. So we're gonna see where they head at. And before we start this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on all social medias down below, and let's get it. Got my mentee brother here. What's your name?
My name is Jeffrey Francis.
Demi.
Isabel. Navoy.
So how do you feel about black students starting HBCU-like dance teams at PWIs?
In all honesty, I'm happy that they decided to have their safe space here at their school. So I'm really for it, honestly.
I think that's molestic, and I also think that's outrageous. I feel like if you want to go bring that over there to the PWIs, why not just come here and make us whole and cultivate us holistically?
So I feel like, as long as it's black people participating and, it's majority black students participating in the program and HBCU-style dance, that it's okay because, as long as there's black spaces and black people representing our culture in these spaces, we want to get out there. We want to be out there.
Why are we upset? It's definitely black girls that are in it. It's not like there's white or black appropriation in the organization. So I feel like we should definitely say T to the girls at the PWI. Okay.
All right, so who we here with?
Malik Patrick.
Okay, Malik, how's the campaign been going?
It's been good. I've been doing me, staying true to myself throughout the whole process.
My question for you is, how do you feel about black students starting HBCU-like dance teams at PWIs?
So the fact that you said HBCU-like, if you wanted to be a part of that culture, then you would go to HBCU. And that's why HBCUs are so exclusive. That's why they're so popular, because the dances and stuff that are within HBCUs are what make those schools exclusive.
Period.
But the argument is that they should not be bringing HBCU-style anything to PWI. How you feel about that?
So you don't know why people went to the school that they went to, and so ultimately that is their choice. But they should be able to create a safe space for their culture at their school. So I support it.
Okay, I get you. Thank you.
I'm not saying that wouldn't make HBCUs not exclusive anymore, but you have to keep that culture within HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? I understand some people feel like they have to find a safe space to be black at a PWI, but there's plenty of black student unions for that, because that's probably all y'all got.
Hold on.
No offense, I'm just saying. But incorporating a whole majorette team, I don't think is cool.
So their big argument is that PWIs are cheaper. How do you feel about that?
PWIs are not cheaper. PWIs are actually more expensive than a HBCU. If you did your research, then you would know.
Period.
So you think they should just come to HBCU?
If black people won't go over there to PWI that was started for predominantly white, why not come to HBC for historically black?
Okay.
What I don't like is that they're getting more attention for the HBCU-style dance at the PWIs, but it's okay to bring it there. Just don't make it seem like you created it there.
Okay, I feel. Thank you. Some people were saying if you want to join an HBCU dance team, just come to an HBCU. Why bring it to a PWI? So
that's none of our business.
Hold on.
Where anybody decides to take their level of higher education at. If you want to go to PWI, go to PWI. If you want to go to HBCU, go to HBCU. That is none of our business. But for them to want to at least bring some blackness to a PWI, I feel like that's a great step in our community. Why are we upset?
Period.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so who are you here with?
Desiree or Desi, whatever you want to call it.
Isaiah Claiborne.
Cole.
Joel.
I'm Justice.
All right, so my question is, how do you feel about black students bringing HBCU-style dance teams to PWIs?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay. Not too much on me, but I feel like personally that some things need to be gate kept because this is our culture, this is what we do. But I also feel like it's good for people to have that outlet of feeling that black culture at their PWI. So I feel like it kind of just depends. I don't know. I'm really in the middle.
I feel like if they can bring the culture to universities across the United States, it's a good thing.
I think that Honestly, it doesn't need to happen. Keep the HBCU culture at the HBCU. If you're on the West Coast, as that USC dance team was, I do understand that it's kind of expensive, but at the end of the day, USC is a very expensive school too, and it's private. So USC basically has the equivalent tuition to probably a Howard or a Hampton. So
Talk about it.
I just feel like as long as they're having fun and they're not trying to, I would say assimilate, but like, as long as
Assimilate.
yeah, as long as they're not, I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest. I see why people have their concerns though, so I'm not like against their concerns. Everybody has their own opinion, but I had no problem with that. I think if anything, it's good to bring Black culture to PWIs.
Thank you.
I feel like there are two sides to it. I feel that as an HBCU, we like to, I don't want to say gatekeep because that's not necessarily the word, but I feel like we want to hold our culture because that's like the purpose of like creating HBCUs. But also, all Black people have the same goal, and we really want to excel. And I really feel that her intentions were pure. And I feel like not all bad is all bad, not all good is all good. So she definitely did help people. So I won't say, like, as far as it goes, like, my opinion on it, I don't necessarily have one because it's like, I mean, she did good, and some people were offended by it, but I mean, like.
So you in between, like, they should have that kind of Black style, but, like, also should kind of be gatekeep just a little.
I really truly believe in gatekeeping Black culture. Like, I don't like with TikTok and everything, I don't believe that all of our business and everything needs to be posted on TikTok. But I also believe that it's kind of good. Like, as long as they're being fine with it and not appropriating, then we should be okay. I know the girl, she ended up going on Oprah or somewhere, or the Whitney,
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson. I don't want to say Whitney.
Whitney's?
Was it just me or was that with Whitney Houston?
They were on the Jennifer Hudson show, but they didn't give actual HBCUs an actual, like,
that platform.
Our actual credit. Like, they said, oh, I've never seen this done before. Well, yes, you have.
Yes, you have.
So,
right.
like, that's where the problem comes in at, when you're not giving credit where it's due. Like, you know where you got it from. You know where, you know what's going on. And then I just don't like the argument where afterwards they're doing the whole thing about, well, HBCUs, this is that. I don't like when people talk about HBCUs.
Period.
I do believe that they should have a culture, but I don't know. I'm in between. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay, thank you. But some people say, like, oh, we should probably gatekeep our culture because, if you wanted to do that type of style, you should have came to HBCU.
But no, I don't think we should gatekeep anything. It's America at the end of the day. You can do what you want.
Are you sure about that?
So we should be branching out.
You should allow the people of your race to experience things that they can't experience at another college.
Another thing, though, like, teams like that are being on shows like Jennifer Hudson and stuff like that, getting more recognition than the HBCU-style teams that's already been doing it. How you feel about that? Like,
well, it was a viral moment. I mean, everyone is trying to go viral right now. So, I mean, they went viral and they got the recognition that a lot of people have already gotten. So it's not that they already have more recognition than them. It's just at this moment they're more popular because they just had 6 point
that viral
views.
moment.
Yeah,
right.
They had the viral moment.
I feel you. Thank you.
Yes.
I definitely think that the USC dance team definitely got more recognition nationally because it was different and it was on a PWI campus versus the HBCU campus, and that can definitely change.
Okay, what about you?
I feel like that is like a branch. Follow me. I feel like that's like a branch of cultural appropriation. I actually wrote an essay about it during the summer, but I feel like it's like a white person wearing a do-rag and posting about it on social media and getting all the likes and all the recognition for it, but that's Black culture. So I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand with this, like how she offended people with what she did, because like
she couldn't control that. She went viral though.
Well, yeah, right, exactly. So I guess like that's just like a negative effect of what happened.
Okay, I feel you. Thank you. All right, y'all. So who you here with?
Jasmine.
Okay, Jasmine. So my question is, how do you feel about Black students starting HBCU-style dance teams at PWIs?
I feel like it's okay until they start to act like they were better than us, because you're taking a piece of our culture and you're giving to the white people. Like, it's kind of like a Black-only section at PWI, when over here it's just all Black people. Like, there's no sections, there's no nothing. You feel me?
I feel you. So when you see them on, like, TV and stuff like that, how do you feel? Because they just recently went to the Jennifer Hudson show.
I feel like there's a lot more HBCU dance groups that need to have that type of position. Yeah, because they went to a PWI and they have a Black dance group, they get all this attention, but we have so many talented people at FAMU that have been doing this for years, not on TV. And I'm confused.
I get you. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, so who we here with?
D-Lo.
Dave.
Jordan.
Zoe.
Danny. Keandra.
Okay, so my question is, how do y'all feel about Black students starting HBCU-style dance teams at PWIs?
I feel like it's not a problem, and you know it's good for diversity, but I also feel like they're getting highlighted way more than what HBCUs are, and we've been doing this for years. This is not new. Like, this is something we've been doing, and the regular HBCUs don't get that much shine. So
me personally, I feel like it's okay for the simple fact that we have students that look like us going to PWIs. They should be able to take their culture with them. They shouldn't have to be subjective to what's there for them. They don't want to join their dance teams. And who's to say that people aren't having these dance teams in high school? They're just taking what they know somewhere else. And it's giving other black students another outlet to have something to do, to be with people that look like them.
People should do whatever they want, you know? I mean, if white people wanted to do that thing over here at HBCUs, I feel like it would be fine, you know?
Really? So you don't feel like we should kind of like gatekeep? No,
not
you don't
necessarily. I mean, if we talented and have that talent, why not like take it?
Why not branch out?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you. Thank you.
I definitely agree on highlighting the actual HBCUs. Like, they should have highlighted USC. They should have highlighted like a regular HBCU that's been doing Majorette Dance Teams. So I feel like just highlighting an African American school would be better than highlighting a school that just started doing Majorette Dance Teams.
Okay, I feel you. Thank you.
I feel like the only problem is trying to compare it to the HBCU experience. They're just taking a hobby or something that they've enjoyed in their high school experience and taking it to their college experience. But when we compare it to the excellence at a HBCU, it kind of gets warped to like they're trying to become a HBCU. Right. Yeah, and I don't think that that's the case. I think she's just trying to have something that her and people that look like her can connect with.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like it's her college experience. You want to have fun. You want to do what you want to do. So dance, because I'm a dancer. And then at FAMU, we don't have dancers either. So it's like we got all these dance teams. It's the same things. Like, yeah.
I feel you. Thank y'all. All right, y'all. So who we here with?
Katie Games. Y'all follow me at Katie Games.
Okay.
Lexington Gordon. It's Lexington Kincaid on Instagram.
Keith Wesley.
Honestly, I'm all for encouraging and expanding the arts, but I don't think that's something we should have done, because we're already having the controversial topic of bringing Divine Nine to PWIs. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because, for one, we already created organization. We have to create it for ourselves so we can have something to hold on to. Just for you to bring it back and give it back to them, that just kind of like defeats the purpose. But it also can be seen as like a black student union, a way for them to expand and hold on for themselves also. But me personally, I don't like it.
I don't like that.
If you wanted an HBCU experience, if you wanted that black safe space that you say you're trying to create, you should have went to a HBCU.
Now, my whole thing with it is the reason that most black people do go to PWIs is because there are misconceptions about HBCUs and how they're unprofessional.
Okay.
Get you anywhere. What they are doing is taking part of black culture and putting it at the PWI, whereas you could just go to an HBCU, but no, your mindset just isn't there. You think that like HBCUs won't get you anywhere. So I think that it's kind of like, you probably shouldn't do that. Just attend an HBCU.
But what if they say it's too expensive?
The people say it's too expensive only look at those Howard, Spelman,
right? I heard
type
that too.
HBCUs,
Earlier.
But then they go to USC and pay $80,000.
Wait a damn minute.
When Spelman's only like $50,000. So you know, FAMU, you in state, it's what, 24 a year?
Right.
I'd say it's like 38. That's much cheaper than these PWIs. So I really don't see, the problem is you're not educated on HBCU culture.
Talk about it, okay.
That's why they feel this way. That's why they get upset when HBCU students and alumni have problems with it. They don't understand the culture and the history. You know, HBCU culture isn't black culture.
Talk about it.
Specific to HBCUs. Just because you're black, it doesn't entitle you to the HBCU experience. You got to come to HBCU to get the HBCU experience.
Stop being biased. Stop taking parts of black culture and enjoying it, and then throwing away everything else.
Right.
Excuse me, and if y'all want to know why these two lovely ladies are so educated, they are running for senator, so it might just be. If not, already at 7 o'clock, we'll see. Okay. But thank y'all so much. Okay, so Kiara here, she kind of heard what my friend here had to say, and she was like, so let's hear what you got to say.
Okay, so I don't necessarily, I'm not all for it, but at the same time, if you go back to like our Divine Nine fraternities and sororities that were founded on PWIs, they were a way for us to bring a black culture to, you know, a PWI. If they originally started off as study groups and stuff, right?
Why am I giving time out?
No,
because that's not true.
It's not true?
Bro, she is not playing. Look at the way she's standing.
Baby, AKA Delta Sigma Theta and Sigma Gamma Rho were found at Howard University.
And Alpha Phi Alpha, which started everything, was found at Cornell University. 4th.
December 4th.
1906.
Okay, but I think it was found.
Which was found, but it was the first. It was the first. And
AKA was the first.
okay, but that was the first sorority. But it came from the fraternity, did it not? 06, 08?
Okay.
Then you
okay,
have
you
13.
Right.
She got the dates.
Okay.
You got that. You right. You
But
got that part.
I say this because USC, although I do not totally agree that, they have that there, I do feel like it was a safe outlet for her to, bring that there, be a common space, a safe space for black people to go and dance. However, I do think that PWIs are going to start taking advantage of this. But you want to know something crazy? Some schools already had them. But now it's just more it's publicized now.
Right, and I heard that FSU just started one as well.
FSU's been had one. FSU's been had one, baby.
All black?
Yeah, FSU's been had one.
It
is not. They don't dance at the games. They don't dance at the games. It's more of kind of like a club.
But my thing is they're starting
The ones at the game.
right
With the band.
with the
I mean, first of all, they're not dancing to the band. We all know that.
Right. They ain't got no music to dance to.
They ain't got no music to dance to.
Right.
I'm for real. You can't, a HBCU band and a PWI band, those are two different things.
Period.
PR wood, period.
Okay.
It's a different world from where we come from. I'm Katie Gaines, and I'm a different rattler who's here to run.
Greetings, LOL. All right, y'all. So it's nighttime. I had practice and had to go to class, but we got David. Rigel. Okay, that's what you said.
That ain't really my business, but seeing as though they go to PWIs and joint, they might feel secluded from other people. So if they using the dance troupe as a way to find their own people and whatnot. This nigga's just laughing in the video,
because you had to say troupe.
Honestly, I think it shouldn't happen just because, that's a part of the HBCU experience, and going to a PWI, I feel like that's taking away from our culture.
If they can use that as a place to, find people like them and, bond, then, why not? I wouldn't see it as exclusive to the HBCU culture.
They're already joining, our sororities and fraternities, so it's we can't have, at this point, I don't think they should, honestly.
So you think we should gatekeep our culture?
Gatekeep it from the white folk.
So you don't feel like we should gatekeep it?
Nah.
No?
Nah. It's not that deep.
Sorry.
Nah, it's not that deep. The only reason why it seems like they're getting so much attention, more attention than us, is because it's trending. It's viral. Of course, that's gonna happen. Let the girls dance.
Let the girls dance. But what if you was black at a PWI, but you danced in high school?
I wouldn't be black at a PWI, actually.
So only HBCUs? I understand.
Talk about it, it's crazy.
So who we got here?
It's Raina.
Okay, so you heard the question.
I think that I don't have an opinion.
Talk about it.
This is her dorm room, by the way. All right, y'all. So who we got here?
I'm Brianna.
Jabari.
Lauren.
I feel like it's kind of weird because you're not an HBCU.
Weird? Don't even care, bro. I look real buff, real sexy.
But it's annoying because FAMU doesn't do it.
I mean, but it's an HBCU, so if we get one, we just get one. But
yeah, we just get one.
How you feel about them starting one at a predominantly white school?
I think from a culture aspect, they're trying to make themselves more comfortable at a PWI. But I feel like if you're looking for that type of comfortability, it might be best to go to an HBCU. And there's also a lot of HBCUs that are undercredited. You don't have to go to a top 3 big school because you could be that one person that puts your school on the map.
If it's all black people doing it, then it's all love though, because black people at PWI need representation too. So
they're going viral right now.
Well, they're going viral, but I feel like the students at the PWI won't really understand the importance of it. It's just the black people on social media are hyping them up, but it's
you could be that one person that puts your school on the map. So at that point, I feel like it's something I don't feel like we should give another race an opportunity to steal something that we work so hard to cultivate ourselves, because we have to make our own culture and stuff like that. Not that we gatekeep it, but we teach them the right way to do it, and as well as they understand why they're doing that style of dance.
Thank you so much. You saying type, but you just said the opposite.
She's right. I'm saying she's right, but I feel like it should still, if you start it now, then the black people at those schools will start liking it, so it can eventually keep getting bigger.
But do you feel like it would take away from our current HBCU dance teams?
I feel like ours are so big, it's gonna take a little minute right now for the spotlight to go away. Because right now the spotlight can go away, but it's gonna be just a little phase. But I don't know, I feel like it's straight.
Okay, thank you. All right, y'all. So who we here with?
Kyra. Denaya.
Lavea.
Akasha.
So I went to like a white middle school, and I can understand like looking for your place in a place where you don't feel like you really have one. So I can get them trying to make that space.
I feel like it should be some gatekeep, but it's like I feel like I seen this comment on Instagram, and it's like if they let like white people or like people of other race like join like sororities and fraternities out here at HBCUs, and that's something that's supposed to be gatekeeped. It's like, then I mean, like the dance teams is
Right,
like,
you already let them in,
right,
so
you
why
already
not?
let them in.
Since we can bring them over here, we can go over there and bring ourselves.
But at the same time, it does feel a little like helping white people kind of take away our culture, because I do think that like when I see like the majorettes dancing and things like that, like that is a part of like the HBCU culture and the HBCU experience. And even though I can understand feeling like that is something that you want to do and like being interested in it, at the same time I feel like white people already culturally appropriate our culture enough. And it just kind of sends a weird message, because obviously if you're attending a PWI, it's not like you can be like, oh, like you can't participate in
I feel you.
So I can both understand why people want to do it and why it upsets people.
Thank you. Hey, what about you?
I don't know. I'm kind of both, because I feel like why like if you was gonna do all that, you should have just came to HBCU. But then like you know, when you at a school and you don't feel welcome, you want to make it feel at home and stuff. But still, it's not for everybody to be over here. You know, it's not for all eyes. It's for
I feel you. What about you?
I feel like as long as they keeping it black, like it's cool, whatever. Like she said, they have like white people and like, you know, other non-black people join like our sororities and stuff. So, and on top of that, I just feel like if they want to keep the culture, they should, because not everybody can go to HBCUs, because we know HBCUs don't like giving up a lot of money. So I understand that. But yeah.
Okay, thank y'all. All right, y'all. So who we here with?
Kalia.
Okay, Kalia. So she went to my home school too, but
I think it's interesting. I don't see a problem with it. It's just trying to bring black culture to PWI.
But what happens when they start getting more recognition than our current HBCU dance teams? It just is what it is. You go viral.
Yeah, I mean, bringing the black culture everywhere. I mean,
You don't think we should gatekeep? I feel you, branch out. All right, y'all. So if y'all enjoyed the video, let me know. This is the first time I'm doing a public interview. So if y'all kind of like to switch up, let me know, because I got some other controversial topics. I'm going to try to steer away from the inappropriate stuff, because I do got to love people that watch me, a lot of adults. Make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification down below to be notified when I post a new video. Follow me on all social medias down below, and comment if y'all want to see more.
But yeah, like that shit crazy. Like, you feel me? Like, they're already done D9.
Wait, it's Mark. Oh, hey, Tintin. Oh, they look
good.
Ready?
Wait, it's not like folk. Be for real.
You gotta let it in. Then it's okay. Okay. All right. So who we here with? How you? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, finish. She went to my home sound. Everybody.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.